Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks, and welcome back to Let's Play Nameless, the one thing you must recall. As always, I'm joined by Coco. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
And we're continuing on with Tay's route. We're starting the chapter called For Tay. Uh-oh.
Well, starting off right away with this.
Yeah. I think you do his voice?
I think we switched for this one.
Oh, okay. You
I
you
was doing,
normally do it, right?
yeah.
Okay. This part like that. Good.
어? 뭐야? 이 부분은 재미없잖아.
La la la. Huh? What? This part isn't fun.
꼬박꼬박 참 많이도 썼네.
She wrote a lot.
하루하루의 추억을 잊지 않기 위해서라고 그랬지? 부모님에게 보여주겠다고 열심히 썼었지.
She said she wrote every day to keep all the memories, right? She wrote a lot to show her parents.
하지만 넌 나와 했던 약속은 잊어버렸지?
But you forgot the promise you made me.
아무래도 이건 이상해.
This is too weird. What is? Yuri laid down his chopsticks. Thanks to that, we all stared at him.
뭐가 말입니까?
What do you mean?
등교하는 거 말이야, 등교. 정작 마이 허니는 버스로 등교하는데 내가 왜 너희들을 위해서 운전수 노릇을 해야 하는 거야?
Going to school. My honey's taking the bus to school. But why should I drive you boys?
마음에서 우러나오지 않는 일을 강요하는 건 노동력 착취야.
It's exploitation to force me to do work I do not like.
너다운 발언이군.
It is very like you to say that.
I laughed awkwardly at what Yuri said.
That laugh was perfect. It's like you knew.
I've been taking the bus to school instead of the limo. I felt bad since I was the one who first told him all the boys should take the limo too.
그러고 보니 나도 계속 궁금했어. 너 왜 갑자기 혼자 가겠다고 했던 거야?
I did wonder about it too. Why did you suddenly say you'd go by yourself?
I just felt like I gained weight these days because of all the food. So I'm just trying to exercise and lose weight. I avoided Red's eyes so you won't find out I'm lying.
다이어트라고요?
You're on a diet?
Yonho widened his eyes and asked back. Yeah, I've been too comfortable lately, so I gained weight. I thought it'd be good for me to exercise.
힘쓰고 건강한 정의의 용사인 이 몸께서 봤을 땐 너는 별로 다이어트가 필요하지 않은
Ah,
것
yes,
같은데?
it'd be good to exercise. Oi, heroine. As a strong and healthy warrior of justice, I don't think you need to lose weight. Oh, you're a good man, Red. You're a good man.
게다가 너희 인간은 지금 한창
Oh no.
뭐더라?
What?
괜히 다이어트 못하려고 많이 먹고 많이 자고
I think that's what I just said.
Fool.
What the fuck? Red, this is not a freaking Omegaverse thing, okay?
Um.
Oh my god. Unless he's like watching too much of like animal channels and he's like
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh
Like,
my
it
God.
seems like he's thinking about like bears in hibernation or something.
Oh, Red, you idiot. Besides, right now you humans are all in your breeding periods. Yes, it's time for you all to breed. Breed! You don't need to work out. All you have to do is sleep and eat a lot and have sex.
귀를 태워버리고 싶구냐. 아니, 그 입을 태우는 게 빠르겠습니다.
I would like to burn my ears. No, I'd rather burn that mouth. Lance looked like he lost his appetite and almost threw the spoon down to the table. And he glared at Red as if watching an insect.
Ooh, I can relate. I hate bugs.
너왜?
Same.
괜찮아.
Why?
Unless they're Hollow Knight bugs. Then I love them.
Yeah. That's interesting how your favorite characters.
Yeah, my favorite characters right now are all arthropods.
Yep, that's interesting. Why? It's true.
무식도 그 정도면 죄가 됩니다. 번식이 아니라 성장이겠죠.
How do you get those confused?
You fool.
It's a crime to be that ignorant. Breeding. You must mean growing, period. How did you even understand what he meant? That's a good question.
달링.
They've been married long enough.
내 MIS 차를 거부했던 이유가 정말로 다이어트 때문이었단 말이야?
Gosh, I'm trying to remember. Like, Ray and I have been best friends for like 22 years now. And there was
Wow.
one time, I don't even remember what it was we were discussing, but she was like, do you know that thing that like, and she just said, and I was like, oh, you mean this? And she was like, yeah! I like how I just went, and you know what I meant.
Oh, that's cute. I used to be like that with my best friend back in the day.
My honey, are you really saying you refuse to get on my limo to work out?
말도 안 되는 소리.
That doesn't make sense. Yuri waved his fingers.
아름다움에 관해서는 이 유리님의 안목을 따라올 자가 없어. 내 이 아름다운 두 눈으로 보기에 우리 주인님의 몸매는 말 그대로 완벽 그 자체라고.
No one is better than me at judging beauty. According to my two beautiful eyes, your body is perfection itself. Yonho nodded fiercely at what Yuri said.
Ooh, you be checking her out. Y'all nasty. Ooh.
맞아요.
He's right. Your body be banging.
물론 볼륨감이 좀
Well
낮아지긴
then.
하지만 말이야. 뭐 그거야 우리 허니의 귀여운 점이라고 해두고.
Of course, a bit more curves wouldn't hurt, but I can just say you're cute without them. Lance looks like he wants to set fire on his ears again.
어쨌든 건강을 위한 운동이라면 방과 후에도 충분히 할 수 있잖아.
Anyways, can't you just exercise after school? And that's true, but I couldn't come up with more excuses, so I just hesitated. And then I caught eyes with Tay. Yes, it was actually because of Tay I decided not to take the limo. Tay told me it would be best if we keep our distance at the academy. I told him it was fine, but he didn't budge. Honestly, that made me a bit upset. But I didn't want to disagree with him when he was so firm about it. I can't take the limo when he thinks that way.
운동하는 방법이라면 여러 가지가 있지, 마이 허니. 예를 들어 나와 함께 정열적인
There are many ways to exercise, my honey. For example, you and I can passionately. Oh no, here comes the chancla!
Do it, Lance. Do it. Oh, he's warning him.
Giving him a warning. Lance gave Yuri the look. The look he has before the flying chancla. Yuri must have noticed too since he stopped talking.
I love it.
Oh, Lance.
아무튼 마이 허니를 공주님처럼 모셔다 드리는 건 내 하루의 낙이란 말이지.
Anyways, driving my princess to school brightens up my day. Honestly, that's the problem.
어?
What? People notice me too much if I go to school with you guys. That bothers me. Of course, it's comfortable to take the limo to school. It's not that I don't want to go to school with my lovely dolls, but I'm less troubled when I take the bus because no one notices me. And Tay won't have any reason to worry. I glance at Tay again. We didn't catch eyes this time. He just sat still.
테이는 어떻게 생각해요? 전 마스터가 다시 리무진을 탔으면 좋겠는데.
Tay, what do you think? I want Master to take the limo again.
Yonho asked Tay for his opinion. But Tay didn't say much this time too.
He said nothing.
He just quietly laid down his spoon and stood up with his empty plate.
Ooh, you think he's mad at us?
아침에 버스에는 사람이 많아서 힘들 텐데.
The bus will be too crowded in the morning.
너무 무리하지는 마.
Don't overwork yourself.
I couldn't see his face because he was walking away. But he must be smiling like he always does, right? Okay, don't worry. I answered carefully. Of course, Yuri still looked displeased and everyone else looked worried. There's no need to be upset when Tay's just worrying about me. Instead, I should be more careful so he can feel relieved. I stuffed the rest of the food in my mouth. Tay! Red! Look over here!
연호야, 누나가 오늘 널 위해 선물을 가져왔어. 받아줘.
Yunho, I brought something for you today. Take it! Take it!
I can hear the roar in the playground from outside the window. Did the limo come? I leaned over to the window and looked outside. The window was closed, but I could already hear the shrieks and screams. As always.
God, I feel sorry for anybody near the school having to hear that.
Countless number of girls were surrounding the limo and screaming.
아침마다 다들 기운이 넘치네.
They all have so much energy. Ah, Shinbei, so good to see you.
Shinbi came to my side and looked out the window too. She talks as if what's happening outside has nothing to do with her, but behind her were a number of her own fangirls. But if anything's different, it's that they're less aggressive.
That's because us lesbians and bis have more respect.
Yes.
저런 식상한 방법으로는 왕자님들의 마음을 쟁취할 수 없을 텐데.
They're so cliche.
They'll never be able to win over their hearts like that.
정말로 어리석은 중생들이야.
Such foolish creatures. Soy flipped up her long wavy hair and commented on how pathetic everyone was. To wonder she didn't have fangirls of her own with that attitude. Still, she glimpsed outside the window. But Soy, why aren't you down there? Tay's down there too.
저런 방법으론 테이 선배의 마음을 잡을 수 없지. 나만의 왕자님에게 다가가기 위해서는 조금 더 은밀하고 조금 더 계획적인 방법이 필요해.
I can't win over his heart like that. I need a more subtle and detailed plan to approach my prince. Soy gave a sneaky laugh.
Gosh, your version of Soy is so good.
Aw, thank you.
It's like you and her are a little too simpatico. When I first started playing this game, I thought me and Soy had a lot in common. I remember. The thirst.
I don't know what that plan is, but I just hope you don't commit any crimes. Again.
Shinbi's like, how many times do I have to break you out of jail?
공감.
Yep. Agreed.
어머, 얘들이 무슨 섭섭한 소리니? 우리는 친구잖아, 친구. 그러니까 이유를 막론하고 도와야지. 응? 이 친구의 로맨스를 위하여.
Oh my, what kind of person do you guys think I am? I mean, you're right, but we're friends! Friends! So you guys have to help me unconditionally for your friend's romance. Soy, what do you mean unconditionally?
넌 이 몸이 정한 친구니까 세상 끝까지 함께야. 그렇지?
I've chosen you as my friend. We have to stick together until the end, right? Soy said while forcing her arm on my shoulder. It wasn't a friendly gesture. She was dragging me into her scheme. So, you mean you'll ignore whatever I say and force me?
딱딱하게 굴지 말고 도와주라. 어? 참고로 신비 너도 포함이야? 너는 내 가족이나 다름없으니까 이 언니의 혼사를 도와야지.
Don't be so cold and help me, please. Oh, and Shinbi, you too. You're basically my family, so you have to help me get my prince. Shinbi nodded without showing any expression.
Long-suffering Shinbi.
Yeah. She didn't look interested, but I guess she's being nice in her own way. Yeah, they said they grew up together. Because of that, they seem to know each other really well. A friend who's basically family. They have something between them. Something sapphic. Something I can't even dream of getting.
Ooh, I can't wait. You know what I'm thinking about.
It does make me a bit sad, but they look good together.
Aw, Jackie, you could be with them. OT3.
Yeah. Soy nodded happily at Shinbi's answer. Darkness overtakes me.
Wait, did she just pass out right there? What?
네 일기장 완전히
Oh.
너덜너덜해졌어.
Oh shoot, I think he just ruined her memory from whatever happens after that? You jerk. Your diary. It's all torn up.
자 볼래?
Here, want to see?
Who is it?
자 이것 봐.
Here, Look at this.
Blinding white light flashed in front of my eyes. Ha!
반주리라는 카페에 같이 가자. 시온이라는 꽃미남 알바생이 있다는데 체크해봐야겠어.
Let's go to a cafe called Bonjour. I heard there's a hot waiter called Zion there. I need to see for myself. Bonjour.
괜찮아?
Are you okay?
Oh, I think I've heard of that place before.
Oh, so this was when they first invited her to go and she must have said no?
Yeah. Or, yeah. Well,
너 몸 안 좋은 거 아니야? 그러면 다음에 같이 가도 돼.
Are you sick or something? We can always go next time.
오늘은 신비랑 같이 다녀올게.
Yep.
I'll just go with Shinbi today. What was that just now? Is that a piece of my memory? But it felt so strange. Like I was seeing it for the first time. Ugh. I clutched onto my aching head. What was that just now?
괜찮아?
Are you okay?
Shinbi held on to me as I stumbled.
Ugh, such a bae.
Mm-hmm. My head feels like it's about to burst. My head hurts. I have to go to the infirmary.
그 양호실에 갈 바에야 차라리 조퇴를 하는 게 어때?
Why don't you just go home instead of going to that infirmary?
게다가 이제 겨우 3교시라고 오후까지 참을 수 있겠어?
It's only the third period right now. Do you think you can hold up until school ends? Soy sounded worried as she asked me how I am. But I don't really want to go home. Lance and Yonho will definitely know if I go home, and then the rest of the boys will get to know soon. Then they'll just worry about me the whole day. I should just try to hold up.
하지만 그 양호 선생이 있는 곳에 가겠다니 좀 걱정인데.
But going to see that school nurse, that scares me. It's fine. I'm just going to get some pills for my headache.
같이 가줄까?
Do you want us to go with you?
No, class starts soon.
약 먹고도 상태가 좋아지지 않으면 말해. 선생님께는 우리가 말해줄게.
Tell me if you don't feel better. We'll tell the teachers.
Shinbei said nicely. Thanks. Then I'll be back.
그래. 다음 시간 선생님께는 우리가 말씀드려 놓을게.
Okay, we'll tell the teacher you went to the infirmary. Soy waved with a worried face. Ugh, it's hurting more and more. Every time I take another step, I feel as if my head's pounding. I can't help but frown in pain. Was I too stressed these days? Come to think of it, there were many things that bothered me recently. That harp incident, too. But I slept well these past couple of days. It's odd. I always fall asleep right away. Is that because of the ZZZ Tay always makes me?
Plus the little extra.
Mm-hmm. I should ask Tay to make it for me at home tonight. I recalled the scent of ZZZ and hurried to the infirmary. My head is still throbbing. Huh? I stood still in front of the infirmary, unable to enter. There was a reason I couldn't. Urgent business to attend to. Don't know when I'll be back. So go to the pharmacy in case of emergency?
Well, that sucks.
Those irresponsible words were written in a clean and fancy handwriting. Mr. Eugene has good handwriting.
Okay.
I expected so little from him that I was surprised at just his handwriting.
Wow.
More than that, something so urgent he had to leave the infirmary?
Must be something's wrong with Beatrice.
Oh no. Did he find some ancient bones or something? The more I think of him, the more dangerous he seems. No, actually, this academy that hired him feels more dangerous.
Yes.
I got goosebumps just thinking about where I was. I was rubbing my arms when I felt someone move behind me.
어디 아프기라도 한 거니?
Oh, it's the grandpa, I think. Are you sick?
Oh, Mr. Principal. I turned around and saw a familiar face. He gave me a warm smile that comforted me. The principal is my grandpa's old friend and my guardian. He does not look old at all.
He's hot.
I cheerfully said hi to him.
What do they call it? Gilf? Grandpa I'd like to fuck.
Well, those words are immortalized.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
그래, 그런데 양호실은 무슨 일이니? 어디 아픈 게야?
Nice to see you, but what are you doing at the infirmary? Are you sick?
He looked worried. I just have a headache. I'll be fine after taking some pills. My head kept hurting as I talked, but I pretended to be fine.
그래, 그렇다면 다행이지만. 참, 안 그래도 오늘 널 부를까 했는데 마침 잘 만났구나.
Okay, then good, but... Oh, I was about to call on you today anyways. I'm glad we met here.
너에게 줄 것이 있었거든.
I have something to give you.
To me?
그래. 자, 이걸 받으렴.
Yes, here, take this.
The principal took out a small piece of paper from his pocket and gave it to me. This is... tickets to the amusement park.
I don't remember who we get it from. I feel like we get it from different people each time, right?
Let's see. In Yuri's, I think we got it from Soy and Shinbi. Or maybe... Alright, so in Yonho's, I know he definitely bought it from working.
Right.
And I know we got it from Soy and Shinbi in one of the routes. I can't remember if it was Yuri or Lance's. Probably Lance's now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Yuri probably bought them.
Yeah. It's hard to remember. It was so long ago.
그래, 지난번에 선물을 받았는데 네 생각이 나길래 가지고 다녔단다.
Yes, someone gave them to me as a gift, but they reminded me of you.
네가 어릴 적에 네 헤레비와 여길 다녀왔던 걸 하루 종일 자랑했던 게 생각이 나지 뭐니. 마침 이렇게 만났으니 내게 주마.
I remembered when you went there with your grandpa and bragged about it all day. I'll give them to you now.
I was a bit bewildered and took the tickets. And I read the letters on the ticket. It's really that place. I've been to this place just once when I was little.
No, I want that ride. I want to ride that.
자, 꼬마야. 같이 타게 해줄 테니까 여기 손잡이 꼭 잡아야 한다. 떨어뜨리면 나도 책임을 못 져요.
Now, little girl, I'll let you ride it, but you have to hold on to the handles very tightly, or else you'll fall down and get hurt.
I won't let go. I'll hold on to it tight.
어린 네가 하루 종일 자랑을 하는 걸 듣고 났더니 다음날 그 친구가 내게 와서 똑같은 말을 또 하고 가더구나.
After you bragged about it for hours that day, your grandpa came to me the next day to do the same.
그래. 특히 회전 목마를 좋아했다는 이야기가 아직도 기억이 나는구나.
Yes, I remember you particularly liked the merry-go-round.
Grandpa never liked the amusement park. So we went just once after I begged and begged. But when we went there, I remember I complained about something for some reason.
회전 목마를 타는 네가 얼마나 기뻐 보였는지. 그 친구는 집에 회전 목마를 사둬야 하나 고민까지 했단다. 그걸 본 내가 밟을 줄이라며 놀렸지.
He told me you looked so happy in the merry-go-round. He wondered if he should buy one for the house. I teased him about loving you too much.
He said that. For a moment, I became drowned in my memories of Grandpa while looking at the tickets. It's been a long time since I heard a funny story, but I can't tell him even when I get back home. He's left me.
Oh.
Grandpa, I miss you.
The feels, no!
No.
난 이만 가봐야겠구나. 많이 아프거든. 조퇴해서 집에 가 쉬려구나.
I should get going. If you don't feel well, go home and rest.
Oh, okay. I'll see you soon, Grandpa. I mean, Mr. Principal. Grandpa's boyfriend?
Yes, I ship it.
The principal gave me a smile and left.
God, it almost feels like... it's weird, but it almost feels like the same relationship of like Phoenix and Miles, you know? That
Yeah.
they're not like officially a couple, but you can tell they're a couple, and maybe one of them got married and had kids, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Feels
get what
like,
you
yeah, like I could see that happening.
It would have been if Korea did not have unfortunate laws regarding homosexuality.
Yeah.
I have two stiff pieces of paper in my hands. That's a weird way to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Come to think of it. Strangely enough, my headache was gone.
Oh.
Is it because Grandpa cared for me? I suddenly feel clear-headed.
Thankfully, I could turn around from the infirmary. I happily held onto the 2 tickets. Was it because
너
she got a
스마트폰이면서
memory back?
트위터 안 해?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's just because the bad guy wanted her to go to that park, so he's like, I don't know, like he lifted the spell or whatever. I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay, well, that's going to be it for today's episode, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day.
Toodaloo.